This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
And a pleasant good evening live from the Lawton High Gym, site of this area championship game between the Lawton High Wolverines and the visiting Moore Lions. Glad to have you along. My name is Eric Sherm, getting ready for an exciting night of basketball, just like we saw last night. In fact, we had an overtime game with the Lawton High Wolverines, which they were just in command most of that game, and then it got into the tie, and then they finally had an opportunity to be able to take care of that. So we've got an opportunity for you to watch live on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and we've got 4 great matchups in boys basketball for the 7:30 slate. We just had the Altus and Southeast matchup, where Southeast was a winner over the Altus Bulldogs. And then now we've got Carl Albert taking on the Elgin boys. We've got this one in 6A with Lawton High and Moore. You've got Midwest City and El Reno. That's going to be a great one. And Del City takes on a team that's been dominant because they've come into 5A is Christian Crossing. So it is a great night of basketball. We are in for a slate with the Moore Lions, who come on a 14-game winning streak. They haven't lost since January the 5th. And so they only have 4 district losses, and this is going to be an exciting matchup. They've got a lot of height, and Lawton High's got a lot of speed. So how will the matchups determine this one? We'll find out. We're 4.5 minutes before we tip this one off, and we'll take a timeout and be back to our starting lineups and action tonight on the hard court here at Lawton High's Gym on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Guys, the toilet's clogged! Stop again! Oh, that's gross.
Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and using the toilet in no time.
Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today.
When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible.
Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on. Whitehead Plumbing's real MVPs. Yeah! Woo! We're your plumbing MVP.
All right, so welcome back to the gym, Lawton High's gym, and we say a regional championship on the line for the Lawton High Wolverines if they can get the win over the Moore Lions, come in to visit with a 14-game winning streak, haven't lost since January the 5th, and so they've got their work cut out for them here at the Lawton High gym. Folks are starting to file in. We've got about 46 seconds left before we have the starting lineups. We'll give that to you here momentarily. But it's going to be an exciting one that we're going to bring you through the duration. Last night went into overtime. This is a regional championship for either team, and they punched their ticket to area. So you feel it in the playoff atmosphere. This is what you play for, is nights like this. Now, if Lawton High loses, since they won over PC North, they're going to take a trip to Edmond North tomorrow to keep their hopes alive, because it is a double elimination tournament. You got to lose 2, and then your season is done. Lawton High has got that win. So does the Moore Lions on a 14-game win streak, and they're going to be in their all-whites, the Moore Lions with the blue numbers, and the Wolverines will come in their darks tonight. They had their whites last night. Got to give a little bit of laundry time, for so the championship game against the Moore Lions and the Lawton High Wolverines here in 6A. And we'll start off with the Moore Lions in the starting lineup. Number 1 is Messiah Bunting. He's a 6'2 senior. He's got the size. Number 3, Joel Walter. He's a 6-foot senior, so you got a lot of experience on the court. Number 5, Tristan Hankins. He's a junior at 6'2", so they got the height. And number 12 is Hayden Stoll. He's a 6'3" junior. And number 15 is Darian Grant. He's 6'4" senior. So we talked about the height, a little bit of the height advantage, but then you've got the speed with the Lawton High Wolverines. Some outside shooting, and last night really impressive of how they spread the ball around. So we'll start new at number 2 is Tavarius Deans. He's a 6'2" junior. Had that slam dunk right at the end of the game. So Panay Vasagote, the 6'4" junior. Number 5 is Madden Padilla. He's the 5'9" senior point guard. And then wearing number 10, really great game last night, is Anthony Patrick. He's just a sophomore at 6'3", but played with a lot of confidence. And then wearing number 24 is Tonto Smith. And that is your starting 5 for the Lawton High Wolverines. As we'll go to center court and get ready to tip this one off. And we'll put 8 on the board and get ready for some action right here in the Lawton High gym. Looking forward to that one. So I know you're going to strap yourselves in for a great night of basketball across the Oklahoma Sports Network. As we said, Carl Albert and Elgin, both OSN schools playing each other, and you'll get to watch that on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Midwest City is playing El Reno. That's going to be a great game. And then also you've got Del City, defending state champions, and they are taking on Crossing Christian. So we've got some great basketball throughout the network. You can download our free app. Just bounce around on all those games. More than happy to have you aboard on this one. But we know realities. You want to check scores. You want to check some of those games. And you can bounce around when you download the free app. It's great to be able to do that. Just Oklahoma Sports Network on your Apple and Android devices. And then also on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. So Panay is going to set to jump. And he's going to go up against Darian Grant at midcourt. Opening tip is going to be a loose ball, but picked up by the Lawton High Wolverines immediately on their end of the court to get things started with Madden Padilla. Madden, he'll get a pick, roll to the top, dribbles between his legs, inside the lane, back up top, then outside to Panay. Panay looks to drive, then tosses it back to Madden. Madden will back out, drives, puts a big floater up off the glass, but no good. Panay gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Panay and a fight for the rebound, gets it for the third opportunity, and that's great offensive boards, crashing the boards. A wide open three ball, no good. So the opportunity for the Lawton High Wolverines with the opening tip comes up empty, and now they'll put on the pressure against the Moore Lions. Moore will come quickly down the floor. Set this one up at the top. So Walter, as Joel will toss over here to the near side, up top of the key. Rifles that one for a three ball, look in the corner. That rims out. Wolverines on a push. Offensively, going to go coast to coast all the way up and misses that. Patrick with the rebound inside the lane. Outside for Panay for a three ball on the way. Misses the mark. Loose ball picked up, and that's going to go up over the boards, and that's going to be out of bounds. So the Wolverines, 2 trips down the floor. They come up empty. And the Moore Lions will get their second possession with a press. Panay, guard across, and we're still scoreless at 6.5. So both teams have come up empty on their sides of the floor. Going to see what kind of rhythm we got in the first little push of the hold, and there's the first foul of the ball game.
That foul's on 24, Tonto.
So Tonto is going to pick up his first, and that's the team first. Remember, you have 5 to be able to get a whistle stoppage here for some explanation between our officials. And we'll get ready to play as Moore and the Lions will inbounds from underneath their own goal. Little give and take for a 3 outside corner, no. Rebounded by the Moore Lions. Back up top, heavily guarded. Look to try to get the pick against Panay. Tries to go baseline, runs out of room. Inside, but finds the open man. It is no good, but the putback is, and that gets a 2-0 lead. The first score of the game comes from the visiting Moore Lions. And you answer points with points just as quick as that. Lawton High comes quickly down the floor and ties this one up. So don't blink. Between these two teams on the floor, it is a steal. They read that one nice. Cross the timeline, stops and pops and drains that one. So the Wolverines now take the opening lead with a 1-bucket lead, 4-2. 5:21 left to go here in quarter one. Got a pick. Panay picks that up. Back over here to the near side. Looks to drive. Back up top, guarded by Patrick. Gets past Patrick. Little floater inside the lane, no good. Rebounded by Patrick into the hands of the Wolverines. Quickly down the floor. Nice little floater with a one-hand putback is no good by Deans. Put back by Madden Padilla is no good, but Deans gets the rebound and then into the hands of the Wolverines again. 3-ball, no good. This time it's an open rebound for the Moore Lions. And boy, you like to connect when you got possessions like that and you get extra rebounds. Not falling for the Wolverines. 3-ball on the way. Misses the mark. Loose ball picked up by the Wolverines is Deans. Deans gets over to Patrick. Patrick crossed the timeline, back to Deans, and we'll set that up right wing. Dribbles inside the lane, little floater off balance, puts it up and gets the roll. And Deans is on fire for right now, and it's a 6-2, and it's a 4-0 run with 4:12 left to go here in quarter number one. Halfway through this first quarter. Oh, a nice little dish out baseline. Going to go out for a 3-ball look. Misses the mark. Madden Padilla with the rebound. Quickly to Deans. Deans outside. 3-ball on the way. Misses the mark. Hits Patrick with a rebound and a whistle on the floor. So a wide open look by Tonto Smith in the corner for three is no good. And we still hold it 6-2. And coach is going to go to a little bit of his bench support already. The Wolverines a little trade out. So we got new, so does Moore. This is a 4-quarter game, so you want fresh legs as much as you can. 3:48 and counting in quarter number one. Across the timeline. 6-2 Wolverine lead. Big man will take a right at the charity stripe, and he'll get that one to go in. So Ebby Borty gets the 2 to bring it within a bucket. Rolls out. Loose ball. It's last touched by Moore. So the Wolverines will still retain possession with 3:23 and a 6-4 lead. Glad to have you along for the ride in this 6A contest for the regional championship and the right to go to area to continue on with their quest to state coming up next week. Get a little bit of help as Young will toss that one out. Loose ball picked up. You're going to be a jump ball is called, and the possession arrow is going to go the other side over to the Moore Lions. Oh, and they say, check that. It's going to stay with the Wolverines. So Adams covered that up just enough. No, I was right. The official did put that the Moore Lions did get the possession arrow. The scorers table is directly below us, and now I can see they put it up on the scoreboard now. I'm so used to looking at the desk. Going to cross the timeline for the Moore Lions, looking to try to tie this one up. Goes right straight in the lane, misses that, but a rebound and an opportunity for Panay. Nice little move inside, up and in for 2 for Panay. Lasengote. It's 8-4. And what a changeover with his hand direction. Just a nice little layup inside, all free, and you want to take all of those that you can. 2:38 and counting. Outside for a 3-ball on the way and hits that. An ice tray 3-ball. And that kind of quiets things down to make it a 1-point contest. You'll live and die by threes if you can get them. Patrick, he'll turn around with a 3. No good. 3 white jerseys on the rebound, and Moore's got it. Little shake and bake inside the lane. Outside 3. Long ball. No good. Into the hands of the Wolverines. Oh, nice little move as he was going to try to get a pickpocket, but up. A little floater and a whistle as Young takes it coast to coast, gets it up there, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. So Bunting is going to pick up his first. It's going to be the team first. Wolverines with 2. Remember, we go to the line shooting 2, and the bonus is 5, and that changes out per quarter. Something I missed last night that we found out. It's a great shot, goes in. Champ Brewer will check in the ball game, but your Champions United Financial Services, life, health, and Medicare insurance made simple. Veteran-owned. Call 678-9610. Your charity stripe sponsor. Couple of dribbles, eyes the backboard, up and in, and gets to double digits to make it 10. 10-7 with 2:03. But as we mentioned, 5, and this is what I said, that because it's the new ruling. There's no 1-and-1. It's all shooting 2, but in the fourth quarter they carry over, and that really helped Lawton High because Putnam City North had 5 team fouls in the fourth. They carried that into overtime, so Lawton High only had 2, so that really helped out. Press going up against Moore, having to slow that down just a little bit. Wide open 3, baseline, goes, gets that deflected. Oh, and then put back. Really not much you can do with that. But quickly go down the floor. And that's exactly what the Wolverines would do with Barnes. Barnes back over to Young. Young over to Deans. Deans looks at the 3, eyes, goes inside. There's a hand slap, and there's going to be a foul called. So that's going to be the second. So Borgie is going to be called with the foul. And we'll take it out underneath. So Young, underneath his own goal, bounce pass to Deans. Deans looks for a little bit of help. Outside corner, 3 ball on the way, no good. Deans, little shovel, and it's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to be last touch by the Wolverines, or last touch by Darian Grant of Moore. So the Wolverines will take possession down underneath their own goal. Young underneath. You got Champ Brewer way up top if he needs that, and that's where he gets it. Brewer will dribble. Look to engage a little bit. Gets a little bit of pick by Deans. Outside. Back up top. Young. Both Young and Barnes will look for coach for a new play call with 1:07 left to go in quarter number 1. I'm not going to say it's tied up. I thought it was 10. I thought he missed. I thought he got both of those free throws, but the scoreboard shows 9-9. Fade away, it's going to be rejected, but Dean gets his own rejection. A putback up off the glass for 2 is good to make it 11-9 with the final 46 seconds left to go here in quarter 1. A little bit of a trap, and that's causing a little bit of disruption, and it's going to be a push. Foul is going to be called on Young. No, check that. Is Champ Brewer is going to be called with a foul. That's going to be the 3rd, but we're not in danger of having 5 in this quarter since there's only 38 seconds left to go. Wow, tried to go give and go, and they miscommunicated with what one was going to think the other was going to do. So it's an 11-9 Wolverine score with 36 seconds left to go here in quarter 1. So Madden Padilla, who had got a little bit of a breather, will come back in. He'll check in for Corey Barnes. So Young will take it across with 32 seconds remaining. Back up to Young. Young will wait with Madden at 25. Bounce pass to Deans. Deans looks, got double teamed. Try to get it to Panay, and there's a loose ball, and it's going to be out of bounds. And the last touch by the Wolverines. So the Moore Lions will get the ball underneath and a full court opportunity with 17 seconds. Plenty of time here to try to tie this one up or go ahead by 1. Down to 12 seconds. Guarded by Madden Padilla. Crosses the timeline. Up top. Will perimeter pass this. Oh, then down below. He is a freight train, hard to stop. And we are all tied up at 11 apiece after quarter 1. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call.
Well, kind of what you'd expect in a game like this. We're all tied up for a regional championship, 1 quarter in the books, and we'll look for 3 more. It's your second quarter. It's brought to you by Tipton's Fine Jewelry. For over 40 years, Tipton's Fine Jewelry is the area's only family-owned store. Stay brilliant, my friends. 6121 Northwest Cache Road. And Tipton's is not just for Christmas and Valentine's. By the way, you have other things that you can, birthdays, anniversaries, Tipton's. So the Wolverines will start off with the ball. It's Madden Padilla gets the inbound pass. Looks to dish this one out, 3 ball on the way, and they hit it. So Panay hits a 3 ball to start off the second quarter. Just what the hometown crowd wanted, and they go up 14-11. More Lions crosses the timeline. Back outside. It's a strip stole coming down the other way. Over to Deans. Deans, a little bit too much, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Number 3, Joel Walter re-enters the game for the Lions.
We're going to come out. Lawton High will get the ball as Young will take it out underneath. Over to Patrick. Patrick over to Madden. Madden will get a pick from Deans. Rolls right. Back over to Deans. A nice little move, and he'll get fouled on the way, and he'll go shoot 2. So a great opportunity as you see the little dish out, and then you'll put that back up. Darian Grant gets his first. It's going to be the team's first. Start second half action. Deans, very important. Get these very important free throw shots at the line. Deans. First shot is good.
Corey Barnes re-entering the game for the Wolverines.
Second shot coming up. How important are these? In games like these, almost everyone you say is almost crucial. It's because you need the point differentials. And that's good. 2 for 2 for Deans. So he makes it work at the charity stripe. Charity stripe was brought to you by the Champions United Financial Services. Got them both. Look to drive. Inside the paint. Outside 3 ball. Doesn't take that. Down below, but it's overthrown into the hands of Madden Padilla. Out to Deans. Outside corner for Panay. Back over to Madden. Gets that loose ball, puts it up, and then he gets the great Lawton High bounce, and a timeout is called by the Moore Lions. 18-11. Lawton High in a run. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, AeroSign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. AeroSign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Things going quite nicely for the Lawton High Wolverines for this regional championship here at the Lawton High Gym. Lead is 7. That's the largest tonight. And Moore called the timeout. Let's see what this pressure and the press against the Moore Lions. Barnes heavily guarded. Will he get past the 10? He does. I mean, we're in-your-face defense. Very, very close. Tight on everyone. Down below, double-teamed. Look to go baseline. Has to throw that one out. Wide open 3 on the way. Hits that one. And the ice Trey 3. Why not let Trey do it? With 6:11 left to go here. Just underway in the second quarter. And they cut that lead to 4. 18-14. Madden. Back out a little bit. Looks to drive. Over to Deans. Right at the paint. Inside. Little floater, but that's going to be off the mark. But loose ball is picked up by Barnes. Up off the glass, and it's going out of bounds. And that's going to be last touch by the Wolverines. So the ball will be turned over to the Moore Lions. Had the opportunity, and man, I'll tell you what, you're going to just shoot yourself in the foot when you have those opportunities. Just off-balance floater that didn't really help. Long bomb, pass, and that's just going to be out of range. So that was ill-advised to try to throw the long pass down below. So the official is calling. One says tip, one says back down below, so it was not tipped. Just a long sail like a touchdown pass that was overthrown but goes out of bounds. So no harm, no foul. Wolverines with the ball. Barnes over to Panay. Panay looks to drive. Looks for Deans but doesn't find him on the give and go. Backs out and starts anew. One-handed bullet over to Madden Padilla. Baseline, he stepped out on the line. On your home court, and Barnes stepped foot on the red.
Coming back into the game, number 1, Avi Young.
So Avi Young is going to check back in, and Barnes will take a breather. Coach really rotating that bench quite nicely. 5:19 left to go here in quarter number 2. Loose ball picked up by Panay. Panay will step back, put a 3 ball on the way, and he hits it. An ice tray 3 for Panay. Lets that one sink and land to make it 21. More Lions down the floor. Looks to drive right at the baseline at the free throw line. It's picked up, though, thankfully, by the Wolverines. Back over to Panay. Outside corner of Patrick. Patrick, little floater up from 20, no good. Rebounded by the Moore Lions. So missed opportunity on that end of the floor for the Wolverines. Moore, spin move inside the paint, gets that one to go. So Grant puts it in for 2 to make it 21-16, and we're almost halfway through this second quarter. Panay will take it all the way and get rejected. It's going to go out of bounds. No, it's saved by the Moore Lions. Coming back down after the stolen pass. Looks for a little bit of help, trails outside corner. 3 ball on the way. Misses the mark. And then out of bounds. And the Wolverines are taking it the other way. So luckily, fortunately, and we saw this last night with PC North on this end of the floor, not able to rein in threes. They've had opportunities. They've had the looks. But Moore and the Lions have not been able to connect. They'll inbounds with 4:11. Now we're halfway through this second quarter. Fast and furious this game has been. Not much stoppage of play as both teams are being let to play as Champ Brewer will take it up top. Over to Barnes to Panay. Panay, bounce pass to Deans. Deans, I know he was looking for that give and go, but doesn't get it. Nice little scoop, one-handed, is not good by Young, and it's picked up by the Moore Lions. So a missed opportunity there. Going to pass that one as he crossed the timeline with 3:36 left to go here in the second quarter. Another wide open corner shot. Doesn't take the 3 up top. Going to go hard and charge, and they're going to say the bucket counts. Get to see. So Champ Brewer is going to pick up his second. So the bucket counts. So the harm. Trying to chip away at that lead. And your Champions United Financial Services free throw line. Call today, 678-9610. They help with life health insurance plans to suit your needs. Thank you for watching us on Facebook Live. Follow us there. Also on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. So he makes the 3-point swing to chip into that lead, 21-19. Wolverines come up empty the last 2 times on the floor. Panay puts back, throws that in. There you go. That solves that. So Panay Vasangote gets the bucket to make it 3:09. Panay almost tries to go for the steal. Oh, and then it is disrupted, stolen inside traffic by Young. Young down the floor, almost loses it momentarily, and will set back up. Give it over to Barnes. Barnes to Deans. Deans bounce pass side corner. Back up top to Deans to Champ Brewer. Brewer drives, goes strong to the hoop, and and it rims out. That was going to be a great opportunity. We'll see that again on instant replay. Had the look, had the shot, goes, and it just goes out for Champ. But Champ Brewer will go to the line shooting 2. In your Champions United Financial Services free throw. First shot rims out, so just like the shot that was taken, missed that opportunity. Let's see if he can connect here. 2:43 left to go before the half. Brewer at the line. Regional Championship here at the Lawton High Gym. A little bend in the knees, up, and he gets that one to go. So Brewer gets that one to connect. 24-19 with 2:43 left to go here in the second quarter. We'll cross the timeline. Tries to go down below, and that's going to be out of bounds. Really trying to go down low to Darian Grant and not able to connect. And 2.5 to go here in this one. Wolverines will inbounds. Young crosses the timeline. Deans, wait, he'll fake the little handoff toss, and he'll back up and start anew. Look to drive, little dish out to Brewer. Brewer, little stutter step, goes again, left. Back up top to Young. Young really had a great game last night. Waits, just takes a good move around, but it just doesn't get the ball to fall, and a whistle is called. And it's going to be on Young. So Young, the sophomore, is only going to pick up his first. That is going to be the team's second. Both teams with 2 team fouls with 2:01 left to go before halftime. Glad you could join us with a lot of basketball on the network. Midwest City and El Reno. Carl Albert and Elgin. This one here, Lawton High and Moore. And cross a double dribble. So crossing Christian and Del City. So the Wolverines will get the ball back with $1:59 left to go. Inbounds underneath their own goal is Young. Young to Brewer. Brewer looked at the 3, hesitates, goes strong to the hoop, little dish out, back up, and then a streaking Barnes goes inside the lane, misses that, gets the ball back, a tie-up, and it's a jump ball called, and it's going the other way. So the Moore Lions get that tie-up, and they have the possession arrow going their way. Looking to inbound, still a full court press. There's a man-on-man on everyone, and we'll have to get this one out. Brewer will pick him up as he crosses the timeline with 1:44 left to go. He'll try to go baseline off of his side hip, has to readjust, doesn't go in. Panay back down on the other side of the floor for the Wolverines. Brewer fakes the 3, goes, engages, and that's tipped out, and that's going to go out of bounds. It's the land of the trees, and you got to be very strategic when you get inside that lane. Because Grant got the block. It's going to be over a little bit of, they're going to call that on on Panay. Panay got a little bit of the body. That's going to be only his first, though. Calling it just like you'd see in a tight regional champion such as this. Gym is pretty nice with a lot of fan base for both. Remember, Moore is on a 14-game winning streak. Haven't lost since January the 5th. Tied up against 3 defenders. Grant will take a 3 ball on the way. He'll drain that. Don't let him just get away and 3 ball his way back into this one, and we're only up by a bucket. 24-22 with the final minute left to go before the half. Madden Padilla dishes out to Deans. Deans will hold up. And now he'll look to engage. Dribbles between his legs, really backs us out, getting bodies to move. He's almost right there at the half-court line. Now he'll drive, look for a little bit of help. Young with 37 seconds left to go. Young back over to Panay. No, Deans rather. Deans looks to drive, loses that with a strip over to Madden Padilla. He'll reverse. Went back out to 3-boy. He looked at the clock momentarily with 16 seconds left to go before the half. Madden Padilla, he'll do the same thing. Gets almost right to midcourt. Gets a little bit of a pick, move, back out by the 3. Final 4 seconds, 3, 2, little fadeaway. Madden Padilla hits the front of the rim, and that is going to end the half with the Wolverines leading by a bucket, 24-22. We are at the half. We'll be back with halftime and second half action right after this. You're watching Lawton High Basketball on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar S Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home. Connect with a personal banker and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Where sports is our middle name, we are the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome into the half where the Lawton High Wolverines lead just by a bucket, 24-22 against the Moore Lions. And we've got some exciting games in on the network. You can download our free app. If you're new to the Oklahoma Sports Network, just on your Apple and Android devices, just search the Oklahoma Sports Network. That's where you'll find it. You can download it for free. You can watch for free. And then also we're on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. For those who are watching on Facebook, just like our Facebook page. And then for those who are watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can catch all of our sports right there. And, of course, all of that content will stay up for as long as YouTube will stay up. So it's a great opportunity for you to connect that way. And then all our social media connections on Facebook, we mentioned. We've also are on Instagram, on X, and check out our TikTok as well. Don't forget, Monday night, we have got our OSN football banquet that's going to be at 7:30. We'll be announcing from the last year's football season our OSN Coach of the Year, Player of the Year, and Newcomer of the Year. You want to watch that live, 7:30 on all of the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're here at the half, and, of course, we got extra action right here between this one, between the Moore Lions and the Lawton High Wolverines. Wolverines lead 24-22. We've got 5.5 to go before second half action begins.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot. We'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle. Top dollar for your trade and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Have hail damage on your vehicle? Look no further than Cars Hail Repair Specialists. They're locally owned and operated with certified PDR technicians and offer a lifetime warranty with zero out-of-pocket guarantee. They work directly with your insurance and they give a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Make sure you ask them about the $200 referral program. Cars Hail Repair Specialists. Give them a call today, 580-360-5050.
Well, we got a good one here, and I was just going during a halftime looking around at some of the other games. Midwest City, nip and tuck, like a 1-point differential between the two. Midwest City playing up against Crossing Christian, and then you also have Del City. These are great matchups. No, I think it's Del City, Crossing Christian. Yeah, that's right. Midwest City's playing El Reno. Carl Albert's got a comfortable lead against Elgin. And welcome in to this one. Now into the third quarter. Wolverines will take the opening possession with Madden Padilla down on their end of the floor. See if they can get some kind steps. They get a little pick from Deans. Outside corner to Panay. Back over to Madden. Madden looks to drive. Outside corner. Three ball misses the mark. Misses everything and into the hands of the Moore Lions. So, just like the opening tip-off, the Wolverines came up empty on their first possession, and they come up empty to start second half. Looking to try to tie the Moore Lions. Let's see what kind of halftime adjustments are made. Oh, tried to go up and over, and Panay gets that on a steal. Come back down on the other end of the court for Patrick. Patrick waits, delays with a long stretch. Back over to Madden Padilla. Madden. Three ball on the way. Misses the mark. And I'll tell you, like last night, that end of the floor, kind of iffy for both teams because Moore had their struggles with the three balls down here on this side. But Wolverines started that way last night, but then they got it figured out by the end of the third and into the fourth quarter. Moore on their end of the floor. Corner. Gets stopped up in the baseline. Three ball on the way. Misses the mark into the hands of Madden. Fast break opportunity. Little floater inside the lane. Too much, but Deans with a putback. And way to go for Deans. Saw that it was going to miss the mark, and he gets it back up for the two to make it 26. Dean's having a good second half. That's going to be stripped, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the Wolverines. So the ball will stay down with the Lions on their end of the floor. Looks like we've got a little bit of an injury thing to Tonto Smith. And Smith will go back and check out with David Stanley of some kind of thing with his shoulder. And they'll kind of look at that. He'll be replaced. Inside, and another steal by Panay. So Panay has 2 steals here. Back over to Madden Padilla. Madden, nice little bullet pass over to Deans. Deans' turnaround jumper is good. Deans has had a good night tonight to make it 28. And you want him on fire for 4 quarters because that's the way it's going to be in this one. Nip and tuck back and forth between these two. Outside corner. One bounce. And then, Panay's just going to get his body up there. He committed on the floor, but then Panay goes. It's a foul on the floor. So Panay Basangote is going to get his second, and it's going to be the team first. Remember, 5 fouls get you in the bonus. Little touch pass as it's stolen. Patrick has to regroup and get that right there at the baseline, and they're going to say he stepped on the line, so ran out of real estate. Unfortunate right there. Yeah, I can see that on the replay where he had it. You can see right on the line. Missed it. So close. Coming around the other end of the floor. Little fade away and a whistle. And another foul with the pressure that's been put on. So Panay is going to pick up his third. That's interesting. If coach will sit him for a little bit, not too much in danger, but you want to be careful. That last one, maybe the time before was unnecessary, but just kind of off balance with the foul, and we'll regroup. Little outside perimeter shooting. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebounded. Wolverines by Barnes. Barnes to Madden, and they're going to say a travel, a double dribble. So a turnover. So as he adjusts, gets that. Want to clean that one up. They'll take it out on this end of the floor. (28-22) is your score. Wolverines, Madden on the defense. Grant turns around, no good. Nice rebound by Champ Brewer. Brewer comes across over to Deans. Deans, little floater up off the glass for good. Deans is putting on a show tonight. And a timeout on the floor by the Moore Lions. It's 30-22 here in the third. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventive maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer, when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventive maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
Welcome back to the Lawton High Gym. And when there was a run right there, Moore called the timeout they did last time in the first half, and they kind of settled things down. It was just a 1-point game, 24-22 at the half. It's now 30-22. So basically come up empty. Moore has not got a bucket in almost half of a quarter. Looking to try to get their first score since halftime. Goes floater up off the glass, no good. Put back, and there's a foul on the floor. So Deans is going to pick up his first. Messiah Bunting will go to the line. For the charity stripe of your Champions United Financial Services, call 678-9610. Shot up and good. So the first one is good. First score tonight. In the second half, it was 24-22 at the half. It's now 30-23. Second one, back iron's no good. Tipped around, but into the hands of the Wolverines. Madden Padilla out over to Barnes. Barnes looks for a little bit of help with two. Madden up top, dribbles between his legs, will back out almost to the free throw line, or the half court line, and they're going to say an out of bounds. So he put his back foot behind, and coach didn't really like that one, and now the Moore Lions will capitalize right there with a turnover. Heavily guarded, crossing the timeline, and we'll start anew. In-your-face defense for the Lawton High Wolverines, as we've seen in these last two games. High off the mark. Deans with the rebound and a push. Down the floor, stops. Nice little windmill opportunity. Gets the second one, and the follow-up for Deans is good. So Deans gets his own putback to make it 32-23. Largest lead tonight is 9. Moore has only scored 1 point since halftime, and it's been at the free throw line. And there's going to be a whistle on the floor. And they're going to call Deans with the hold. Deans is only going to pick up his second, but that's going to be the fourth. And it looks like you could put Moore into the bonus with the next foul. Champ Brewer will check out of the ball game, and Young will check in. Had the look, readjusts, fakes the three, engages loose ball, picked up. Panay had his hands on it, gets over, back over to Deans. Madden to Deans. Deans outside corner, back up top to Madden Padilla. Madden will ask for a little bit of help. .312, loses that, and then he'll step out of bounds. That's right. So as he tries to retrieve that, loose ball picked up, so a steal, and you'll get to see that again off of his foot, kicked off, and the opportunity as he stepped out on the line. Deans, little bounce over to Barnes, back over to Patrick. Young will look. Back out with 2:47 left to go. Little fade away. No, misses the mark. Rebound Moore, but a double team on there. A tip ball momentarily by Young. Almost stripped and stolen. Back down on the other end of the floor. Grant takes a nice little move to the hoop. Strong to the hoop. And Grant gets the bucket to fall. The first bucket at the 2:26 mark of the second half. They had one free throw, and then that's their first. Patrick, stutter steps, round, turnaround jumper is no good. Hits the front of the rim, rebound Moore. Lions come quickly down the floor. Back up to Grant, corner. Rifles the top of the key. Drive. Little floater inside the lane. No good. Rebounded by Patrick. So both teams kind of struggling to convert. Wolverines, let's see, with the opportunities with the shots made, but none of them are falling as of late. 145. They both would probably like to have this third quarter back. There's a three ball on the way. Misses the mark. Hits the glass. Panay with the rebound. Little floater up and in. We'll take them however you get it. And Vasengote makes a bucket for the Deuce and a timeout with 1:32 left to go before the end of the third quarter. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
It's real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend. It's called the Juice. And at Jersey Mike's, it adds that jazz to your sub. Add a flavor zing with the juice. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Welcome back to the Lawton High Gym. We've got a fun one here. Don't forget, we've also got Midwest City in action. Great game. Del City in action. Carl Albert taking on Elgin. All can be watched right now on the Oklahoma Sports Network because we go back and forth with these contests. This is a regional championship here on the Lawton High floor. Both teams with wins, looking to advance to area. But we got a long way to go in this one. 1:26 remaining in the third quarter. Goes across Patrick and against two split defenders, splits to the three and gets the bucket to fall. So Moore is starting to come on with what we know Moore is capable of doing. Young, get a little bit of help, look for coach and what he wants to run with Barnes. Under a minute left to go. He'll back out way to the half-court line, and then he'll start to engage. Little floater up, bounce off. No, Deans gets the rebound. He puts it up strong, and he'll get fouled on the way up. And we're going to see this here on instant replay as the fans like this one. Watch this move to the bucket right here. Oh, just faked the one, and everybody thought that was going to come in. The putback by Deans, no good. Deans will go to the line shooting two. Your Champions United Financial Services free throw, 678-9610. Help with all your insurance needs. Kind of get that in the cylinder and out.
Padilla re-enters the game.
7-point lead. 9 was the largest. Deans with trying to get the second one in. Madden Padilla will check back into the ball game for the Lawton High Wolverines. Deans bending the knees, up and in. So he got the second one to fall. 35-27 with 45 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Still that pressure. Barnes puts that on, and he gets the steal. That's what happens when you can do it. He goes in between, loses it. Stolen now by the Moore Lions. Got a man wide open down below. Waits. Oh, and Panay is going to pick up his fourth. Panay should have just stayed away from that. He's had such a good game, but he's going to have to sit. We're going to need him in the fourth quarter. And unfortunately, just kind of we've seen this before with the big guy. He was all alone underneath. We'll see this again. And Panay just said, oh, and then just he waited for get the contact, and Panay knew it after he already committed. Go to the line shooting two. We're also in the bonus now, but luckily it's only 26 seconds left to go. So Panay will check out of the ballgame. We'll probably see him maybe midway through, maybe at the 6 or 4 minute mark of the fourth quarter, as Adams will check in to replace Panay. Getting a little loud in the gym for our free throw shooter. Shot up and no good. The 6'7" man misses. Champ Brewer will check in the ball game as well, and he'll replace Corey Barnes. Second shot coming up. Making a little bit of noise from the Spirit section. Takes a little breather. Up. Oh, and he gets the bounce, and the first one is going to come right out, but gets it to fall to make it 28. 7-point lead with 26 seconds left to go. Play for the last shot is Madden. Back over to Young to Madden. Madden with 18 to go. Over to Champ Brewers, double teamed. Over to Madden Padilla. Madden steps back, 3-ball on the way. Misses the mark. 8 seconds. Cross the timeline with 4. 3, 2, 1 at the buzzer and misses. So Grant had the look for the 3, misses that. Get to see that as an opportunity. Had the look for the Moore Lions right now with that 3-ball look. right there and doesn't get it. We'll be back with the fourth and final period after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is about more than just a degree.
It's a journey that will shape your future and change your life. That's why MSU Texas provides a place to find your passion,
to connect with others,
and discover who you truly are.
We're dedicated to providing a well-rounded education that prepares you for a variety of careers.
You'll have everything you need to pursue your dreams at MSU Texas.
Start your journey. For more information, visit msutexas.edu.
Welcome back to the Lawton High Gym. We're in now the fourth and final period. Unless it's OT, and I say that because last night the Lawton High Wolverines went into overtime with Putnam City North. Putnam City North kind of trailed Northwest Classen the entire game in the first of this doubleheader at the 6 o'clock game. PC North comes out with a win and ends Northwest Classen's season. So they'll have an opportunity as the regional champion of this matchup, trying to punch their ticket to area. Got some more basketball games to play, including tomorrow. 3-ball on the way. Back iron's no good. Lawton High with the rebound. Quickly down the floor, Young just puts that one up, and he'll get a blocking foul on the way in.
That foul number 2, Davis, his second.
It's going to be the first team foul. Remember, 5 gets you to the bonus. Madden Padilla will come talk to coach, assistant coach, as Young will go to the line. And your Champions United Financial Services free throw up. Man, you need every single one of those. I know odds are you're not going to get them, but, you just need them. I know it's hard to convert, but at least get the 1-and-1 or 1-for-1. Second shot up and in is good to make it 36. Low-scoring contest between these two. It just shows you what kind of defensive game that we've got. It's only 6 points scored by Moore since the half. Grant looks for a 3, launches that. And he didn't get it to end the third, but he got that one to fall. And crawling right back into this one is the Moore Lions. Remember, on a 14-game winning streak, they have not lost since January the 5th. Lawton High has led all the quarters, but only 24-22 at the half. Champ Brewer for a 3-ball, rattles in and out. It was originally going to be a rebound by the Lawton High Wolverines by Adams, but loses it by Moore. Grant will come back. Back-to-back threes, just like that. As your ice tray 3. Back-to-back threes, and we're back to a 1-bucket game. Remember, is up by 9 at one point, 7 for the longest time, and as a trap, and a foul is called on the floor. And a timeout is called. So as they take it, we'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We are celebrating.
Here at Pam and Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam and Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Well, I told you it'd be a fun one tonight. Glad you could join us, and all of the great games on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And back-to-back threes for the Moore Lions have put themselves in within a bucket, and the Wolverines led as much as 9. But even though it's been a cold third quarter, they've kept it enough and kept it in this contest. So the Wolverines will take it to inbounds over to Young. And now they're going to say a foul is called after the exchange, So Tristan Hankins going to pick up his second. We'll take it out. And already 2 fouls for the Moore Lions. None for the Wolverines. So 5 gets you in the bonus. 6.5 to go. Going to have to get aggressive, and a 5-second count is called against Madden Padilla. And I think he's going to come out, and we're going to get Patrick to come back in the ballgame. So Madden Padilla, the senior, will go to the bench. Patrick will come in. And a turnover, a costly turnover, where the Moore Lions can try to tie this one up or go ahead by 1. Loose ball picked up. Deans gets the control up through on the other side. Can you believe it? As Deans makes the connection and gets the deuce to make it 38. And a jump ball is called, and the possession arrow is going to go to the Wolverines. So after that one possession of the 5-second count, making something happen, and Deans, with his true athleticism, just was going to lose the ball, controls it, and gets the bucket. Deans, he's had an incredible night tonight, is stolen by Grant. Moore comes back, outside shot. Goes baseline. Getting a little bit loud in the gym. There's the Spirit. Grant, who's hit 3 in a row. And the ice tray 3, just like that. And we're back to a 1-bucket lead. And now it's going to be a carryover, a turnover, and the Lawton High faithful don't like that one. 5:54 and counting. We're going to take it out on the side. Exciting basketball here on this gym. Regional champion on the line. And the winner will advance to area to start anew next week to try to punch their ticket to state in the Final 8 in Class 6A. Moore to inbounds from the away side court. Up top, trying to get this a tie ball game or go up by 1 with a 3. And remember, Grant, who's on fire, who's had a lot of threes, and they're going to say a travel is called. So they got in there in the business, and the fans got up on their feet. And Deans will take it out. Deans looks for a little bit of help over to Patrick. Patrick across the timeline against 2 defenders, and he had to call timeout. Yep, so coach or player called timeout. Either one will take it. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Scooters Coffee, world-class coffee rooted in quality, with 2 locations to serve you in Lawton and Elgin. Wake up to the amazing aroma of quality, from their hot and iced drinks to blenders, smoothies, teas, to even their great food delights. Or why not try their at-home coffees or coffee on the go? Locally owned and operated, Scooters in Lawton and Elgin. Scooters, rooted in quality.
Well, we got a fun one here. Don't go anywhere. Strap yourselves in. I was saying, we have other games on the network, but I mean, they're so glued to this one. I've not even been able to check on the other games that are on the network. Carl Albert and Elgin, Del City, Midwest City, all of the OSN teams in action tonight. And the Wolverines will inbounds with Deans. Looking for a little bit of help. Oh, and that's a bounce pass to Young is stolen. Madden Padilla is back into the ball game. 5:34 left to go. Panay is back in as well. Panay's with 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful. Guarded against Grant. Grant, he'll let him go. Up off the glasses. Too hard, too strong. Deans with the rebound. Back over to Barnes. Barnes puts it up, and he'll get stripped from behind, and a foul is called. And the bodies collide, and that will bring the third team foul. 2 more to get to the bonus with 5:17 left to go. Goes to the Champions United Financial Services free throw line. Call 678-9610. Life, health, and Medicare insurance. Plans that suit your needs. Shot up. Rattles in and out. What are we talking about with those free throws? How important. Trying to get that one to go in with only a 1-bucket lead. Lot of time in this one. So much drama yet to unfold with 5 minutes of your life. Back irons misses both. Moore with the rebound with Grant. So they miss the opportunity at the free throw line, come up empty. Inside the lane and bodies collide, and you can put that probably on Young. Young is going to pick up his second. That's going to be only the team first, though, in the fourth period. Moore with 3, 5 to get to the bonus before you shoot the rest of the way. 5:05 left to go. Timeout is called. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Where sports is our middle name, we are the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back to the Lawton High Gym, site of this regional championship. Loser will go play in Edmond North tomorrow night. Winner will advance to area. 5:05 remaining in this one. And as I said before, we got a long way to go in this one. Grant will look to inbounds underneath their own goal. Wolverines have led most of the way. They've gone up by at least 9 was the highest. Turnaround jumper is no good. Loose ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Moore Lions, so the Wolverines will get the possession arrow. 4:59. A lot of nervous people in this gym. Madden Padilla back out to Barnes. Barnes cross court. It's stolen. Read perfectly. A cross-court pass. Double teamed here on the corner, up top. Wide open 3-ball on the way. Bounces once, misses. Rebound by the Moore. There's a collision between 2 defenders. No foul called. 3-ball on the way. Rattles in and out, but a putback up is good for 2, and we're all tied up at 38 apiece. 4.5 to go in this one. Floater over to Panay. Panay looks for a little bit of help. Back out to Madden. Padilla. Better get something going here. Going to take it all the way, and they're going to say, going to count the bucket. Is it a charge? It's a charge called. So we'll go to see that in the replay again. He had his possession there, and there's the whistle. And it is an offensive charge called against Madden Padilla trying to get the bucket. All tied up at 38 apiece, and we have got a half of a quarter to play. With 4 minutes to go, misses up. Madden Padilla with a strip. It's a restolen. It's going to go back out of bounds, and Lawton High will get the ball. That was an exchange of possessions really quick for Tristan Hankins, and it goes out of bounds as Hankins couldn't get control, and the Wolverines will take it out. Champ Brewer take the ball out from the side in front of the Lawton High faithful and the fan base. Over to Madden Padilla. Gonna make sure he gets past the 10, crosses the timeline, and does. Gets around one defender, inside the lane, outside three ball, on the way for Panay. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Deans has one hand on it, but into the hands of Grant. Grant, 2-on-1, goes up. Luckily, Panay didn't get caught in the wash with a foul. That was almost a given, but Deans gets a putback, no, puts it back up, and then Deans lights it up for a bucket and regains the Lawton High lead, 40-38. Plenty of time to go in this one with 3:20 left to go. A step back three, no good. Loose ball picked up and a jump ball is called, and the possession arrow is going to remain with the Moore Lions. We got an official talking to another official, and a jump ball is called. It's going to stay down here for the Moore Lions. Substitution coming in as Ebby Borty, senior, will check back in. The 6'7" senior. Get out, step back, watch out, Panay. He's got 4 fouls. I know they play aggressive defense, so you don't really, a little floater back behind. One bounce, no, missed. Deans with the rebound. Thankfully, a miss for the Moore Lions underneath. Heavily guarded from Moore. 2:52 left to go. A 1-bucket lead by the Wolverines. Out by Brewer. A little ticky-tack, and there's a foul there. That's going to be on Darian Grant. It's going to bring up the 4th team foul now, so the next one will put the Wolverines in the bonus. The Wolverines have only committed 2 in this 4th and final period. Inbounds is Deans right next to his bench. Looks to go to Panay. Panay goes baseline, back up top to Brewer. Brewer, he'll come up top. Brewer, nice little put out to Panay. To Deans, back over to Madden Padilla. Madden looks to drive. 2:16 left to go. You want to still play aggressive, but make the best shot. Taking a lot of clock off this time with 2:09. And there is the steal away for the Moore Lions. Put back. A costly mistake by the Wolverines, as I don't like to play stall ball. I'd say play aggressive. And they make the turnover. Champ Brewer on the defense. Loose ball, spin move, up and in. And we're back to a tie ball game. 40 apiece with 1:46 left to go. Unless we see overtime. Wolverines played in an overtime game against Putnam City North, and it's bounced out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Grant. Grant wanted to talk a little bit to the official and got that from timeout is called by the Wolverines. So the Wolverines call a time. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Well, we've had some great games on the network. I'm glad you could tune into this one. We're all tied up at 40 apiece. 139 remain for this regional championship here at the Lawton High Gym. Winner will advance to the area. The loser will play tomorrow in Edmond North. A long way to go with a 139. Wolverines led as much as 9 and then 7. It was a 24-22 halftime score, so only by a bucket. But the Wolverines need something positive on their end. And it will start with this possession. I think this is a key possession, as you can see how they're lined up for the inbounds by Young. You have to convert here. The split after out by Patrick. Patrick, eyes. Oh, a little stutter, move, little switch over to Deans. Deans put back with 1:30 left to go. Deans looks for the opportunity to go strong to the hoop. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by the Moore Lions. Almost stolen by Panay. Here comes the Moore Lions. First time to maybe take a lead since the get-go in the first quarter, and they'll hold the ball with 1:12 left to go. Man, I don't know if they're going to just play for a last shot for the win because they have nothing to lose but an overtime matchup with 1:03 left to go. They'll look to engage. He's got a free one all the way to the hoop, and he'll get it. And the Moore Lions take the lead. 42-40. Deans, timeout is called. No, they're going to say a foul. That's going to put a bonus now, and Deans is going to go to the line, and that's a key. And Deans, oh my. Out of all your free throws you practiced all year long, these are clutch. Champions United Financial Services, 678-9610. You got that little feeling in your gut. Games like this. First one rattles in and out. Missed the opportunity. 50 seconds remain. The Moore Lions, on a 14-game win streak, haven't lost since January 5th, and the confidence has shown. There was only a one-bucket lead at the half, 24-22, and believe it or not, they didn't score at all in the third quarter and just kept this one going. And now take the lead with just seconds remaining. Deans on the second opportunity at the free throw. Gets that one to go. 42-41, and they're going to play keep away. Now, the Wolverines have only got 2 team fouls, so they've got fouls to give, but seconds is the key. 46 seconds and counting. Grant will take it, and they're going to say a stutter step move and a turnover, and a travel is called. 42 seconds remain. And Patrick will check back in the ball game. No timeout is called. A little bit of stutter step move, and here's the opportunity. The Wolverines down by 1. 42 seconds remain here in the fourth and final period. Out to Young. Young almost got that one stolen. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Up. No good. Put back. Moore with the rebound. Grant with an opportunity as a slam dunk. Puts that one up. Wolverines come back down quickly down the floor. 3 ball on the way. Champ Brewer. It's a 3 ball that connects. And we have got a tie ball game with 16 seconds left to go. And a timeout. Is it on the line? What's the call? Champ Brewer hits a 3 to tie it. We've got the officials discussing something on the floor. Want to talk to head coach, and we're going to come back. We're all tied up with 14 seconds left to go, and Champ Brewer hits a 3 just when you need it the most. Okay, so a delay of game is against the Lawton High Wolverines as they entered on the court, as some of the fans. And timeout is called by Moore. So they'll take it. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Well, let's set this one up for you. We're all tied up. It was a delay of game call against the Wolverines because some of the fans stepped out on the court when that 3-ball hit by Champ Brewer on the side corner, and he tied that one up. It was 44-41. It's now a tie ball game, but Moore has the ball with 14.6 seconds left to go. Wolverines have 3 fouls to give. Moore is already with 5 in the bonus and with the ball. And that's what you love about basketball, is right here. Moore Lions look to try to inbounds. He had to call timeout because he didn't want the 5-second count. So they'll take it. We'll take it with them. We're coming right back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Okay, so our videographer, Greg Hinton, calls it on me and says that was Young. Young, they hit the 3, not Champ Brewer, and I apologize. I just thought it was 23. So he said he was looking, I was looking. I said, are you sure? And he said, yeah, he's pretty sure. So if you're wrong, I'm going to come back and get you, you know. Okay, so set the scene. It's an all-tie ball game, 44 apiece, 14 seconds left in regulation, unless there is an overtime. Winner will advance to area and will get the regional championship here on this floor. Lawton High would like to have that as an opportunity. Both teams have not played each other at all this season. Looking to inbounds. Over to Grant with 12 seconds. You're going to have to foul. Panay is on him, so you're going to have to get something else going with 7 seconds left to go. You're going to have to stop it right there. A pickpocket with Barnes. No, it's tapped away by Panay with just one. A 3-ball look at the buzzer, and that is it. The time has expired, and we are into overtime. And how close of a shot was this? Let's go see this in instant replay. Remember, Lawton High played Putnam City North right there at the buzzer. Might as well take it. We're all tied up. We're going to OT and 4 more minutes to go in this one. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Welcome back to the regional championship, and we are in OT for the second time. Last night, the Wolverines had to take Putnam City North into overtime, and now the Moore Lions and the Lawton High Wolverines all tied up after 4, and we've got OT and 4 minutes to go, and we'll tip this one up at center court. Now, just what we learned last night, which I did not know, the five team fouls carry over into overtime. Already 5 for Moore, so they're in the bonus for the Wolverines here in overtime, and the Wolverines have only committed 2. And that was almost like last night. So if they can get on the free throw line, that's going to help in these last 4 minutes. Panay looks to try to jump this one up, and the opening tip is going to be controlled by the Wolverines. Young, take this, stops, hesitates, into the lane for Deans. He'll regroup and back out. Looks to engage between 2 defenders, had to stop. Waits, pivots, back over to Young. Welcome into overtime between this matchup between these two. Young, little floater off the rim. He gets his own rebound, though. Loose ball, put back up, and a put back up by Deans is good. So Deans retakes the lead for the Wolverines. The first bucket in overtime. Now remember, they missed their first 2 possessions to start the first half and second half. This time they converted. Moore takes it strong to the hoop, puts it up, and the whistle on the floor. And that's going to be on Deans. That's going to probably be his 3rd.
That foul is on Tavares. That's his 3rd.
Yeah, Deans is going to pick up his 3rd. That's going to be the team 3rd. So they're not in the bonus yet, but the crucial at the line free throws for the Moore Lions. Getting a little loud in the gym. First shot up and bounces no good.
Number 12, Stahl, enters the game.
Second shot comes up as he takes a little sigh, and Madden Padilla will check into the ball game, and he'll replace Adams. Yeah, we got a long way to go in this one. As some of the other games may be in their conclusion, we've got an overtime game here between Lawton and Moore. Second shot is also no good. Panay with the rebound. He has 4 fouls. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Over to Deans. Crosses the timeline. 3:08 left to go with the ball and with the lead. Dribbles between his legs. Looks to drive. Deans goes strong, and he's fouled down underneath. And we are in the bonus, so the Wolverines will go to the line, and Deans missed 2 last time to the trip. And we said that was a big storyline, a carryover of the team fouls into OT, and the Wolverines need to capitalize on these 2 from Deans right here. First shot, little bend of the knees up and in. So Deans makes the first. Adams will check back in. He'll replace Madden Padilla. Deans gets the second shot coming up. Getting a little quieter for Deans to be able to shoot, and gets the bounce, and it rolls out. So he's 1 for 1 at the line. Grant with the rebound. Crosses the timeline. Guarded by Panay. Goes past Panay, and then they're going to say Deans is going to pick up his 4th. So you have Deans with 4, Panay with 4, and you still got 2:46 left to go, and the Boo Birds come out, and Grant will go to the line shooting 2. First shot, getting loud in the gym, rattles in and out. From your Champions United Financial Services, Life, Health, and Medicare Insurance. Made simple. Veteran owned and operated. Call today, 678-9610. Second shot coming up. Misses that one as it goes outside the cylinder. Gets the rebound. Grant for a 3-ball. Back iron's no good. Deans with the rebound with 2:40 left to go. And the Wolverines over to Panay. Panay to Madden. Madden will look, get that over to Young. 2:28. They'll play a little bit of stall ball, but last time we got a little bit, there's a hand check right there against Grant. Grant's going to get his hand caught in the cookie jar. Fourth is on Grant, so fourth on Grant into the bonus already. So go back to the line with Young. We said is so critical to get your Champions United Financial Services free throws to fall. Young, shot up and in. A 4-point lead, but a long way to go in this one as Madden will come out. Really going back to bench. Both coaches are really using strategy at this moment about players on the floor where they need to be. A chess match between these two. An excellent game for the buildup of a finish. And Young for his second opportunity at the line. Takes the biggest sigh I've ever seen. Big little oxygen. Takes the second one. Second shot up. Hits the front iron. No good. Rebound Panay. Back out for Panay. Regroup. And coach says to kind of back this one up. 2:17 left to go. With the lead, with the ball, and it was instead of a steal, it's a timeout was called. So timeout was called. No foul. Timeout by coach. And he'll take it, and we'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Wow, what a night of basketball, and we're here in the overtime for the second time for the Lawton High Wolverines last night against PC North. Congratulations to PC North. They had to come from behind over against Northwest Classen to get that win by 1, and they were able to advance for another day. As Northwest Classen season comes to an end, and we've got a 48-44 Lawton High lead here in overtime. Wolverines are in the bonus with the 5 fouls from Moore. There are 4 team fouls for Lawton High. Grant has got 4 fouls. Panay's got 4 fouls. And Deans has 4 fouls. That's the ones that you have to watch, and they're all on the floor right now. Panay back out after the timeout with 2 to go. Try to give it to Madden and almost gets that stolen, and a tie-up is called. And 5 gets the hand clap instead of trying to get a jump ball called, and that's going to be his third, and Madden Padilla will go to the line. Very important for Madden to sink these in, and Deans give himself a little shot of encouragement with a high five at the line. And back to the charity stripe we go. Said it's very key, and Madden gets the first one to fall in. The senior puts it in at 49.
Number 40 and number 35.
I think, we're going to trade out because Adams is going to go in for the shooter. So if this shot goes in, they'll whistle it, and the shot does go in. So the second free throw is good, and we'll trade out. Coach really playing a great strategy with this. 6-point lead with 1:58. Got a long way to go in this one. In overtime. Going to go a 3-ball on the way. Misses the mark. Barnes gets the rebound. Deans to Panay. Panay misses the slam. Comes back up with a floater. Panay is on the ground. It's picked up and now is going to be taken by the Moore Lions. So Panay misses the slam dunk, which the crowd went wild and they missed it, and there's a foul on the floor. and that's going to be against Adams. Oh, that would have been so good to be able to really hammer that home. And we're going to shoot 2, and the drama continues here at the Lawton High Gym with 1:28 left to go here in the first overtime. Both teams are in the bonus now, so the rest of the way we're shooting 2s. And they start to get a little bit noisy for our free throw shooter. Shot up and good. First through free throw is good for your Champions United Financial Services. Free throw, call 678-9610. They help with life and health insurance plans to suit your needs. Second shot coming up. 5-point lead for the Wolverines, trying to make that within 4. And a long way to go with a $128. Bending the knees, up and in. So he gets them both. 46-50. Deans with the ball. Back over to Panay. Take a little bit of time, almost loses it, goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Wolverines. So loose balls, and Grant almost picked the pocket and got that one. Still a long way to go. 1:18 and an eternity in basketball. As Young will try to inbounds from the other end of the gym, right at the, trying to back up some fans and get into play. Fake over there and just give it over to Panay, who's guarded by Grant. Panay, again, Panay gets past 1, looks for a little bit of help. Got to get something going. Oh, he has to throw away. It was a give and go down below, and Panay just throws the ball away. Unbelievable. And that's why I'm saying, guys, just don't play the stall ball. Just keep going and pressing. I'm not a coach, and I know it, but the thing is, they just feel so uncomfortable doing it. They like to press up. They like to get the ball. They like to push the ball. And now Moore has got a turnover, but they're on the other end of the court. Guarded by Barnes with 1:05 left to go. Almost lost it, stutter step. Barnes on the defense. Going to slide through in the paint. Little floater hits the one bounce. Rebounded by the Wolverines. Into the hands of Young. Young's got Panay on the side. Oh, and misses that, and it goes out of bounds. And the Wolverines will still have possession. A 4-point lead. Wolverines in overtime with 48 seconds left to go, and this is a key bucket right here. This is what they need right now to put and continue on the pressure. And a timeout is called. So as they call a timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Welcome back to the Lawton High Gym. We have got a thriller one here. It's in overtime. Moore had the last shot at regulation for a 3-ball to win it, and it just missed the cylinder by a fraction of an inch. Madden Padilla will go up to Deans at the top of the key. 46 seconds left to go, and this is a key bucket. They need to get 2 here. Deans banging, gets around the corner. Still looking for a little bit of help. Makes the one-man miss. Come out to Panay. Back up top to Barnes. Playing keep away now with 31 seconds left to go. Remember, if they foul, we're going to go back to the bonus. Madden will get it. Take it strong to the hoop, and he'll get that out of bounds, but last touched by the Moore Lions. So the Wolverines will take a sigh of relief to know that they still have the ball. A 50-46 lead with 22.5 seconds left to go here in overtime. Madden Padilla back out to Barnes. Now you got to try to foul. I'm sure the coach will have to say foul because they got to stop it. And there is 5 seconds. 5 seconds is called against Barnes. And that's going to be a turnover. And the Moore Lions will get the ball with 15.9 seconds left to go here in overtime. Madden Padilla come out. I really kind of misunderstood that one about the call, but nonetheless, Moore Lions will inbounds. Up to Grant. He's got 4 fouls against Panay, who's got 4 fouls. Get a 3 ball on the way. Boy, it looked pretty, and he got it. And just like that, makes it a 1-point contest with 9.4 seconds left to go. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Well, the strategies are being talked over by the coaches. It's a 1-point Lawton High lead in overtime, 50-49. The Wolverines will have the ball, but they've got to go full court, 9 seconds. With a foul, they're going to have to get. And we have got a hold on number 3. So that is going to take him to the charity stripe. Very, very important, as Young will go to the line. Does it get any bigger for a sophomore to hit a free throw? He had a great game last night, but the Champions United Financial Services call 678-9610. Young, who got held in the inbounds to the line, shooting 2. Shot up, hits the front of the rim, no good. Remember, they hit the 3. They're going to stay back for any kind of a missed shot here with 9.4 seconds left to go, and Young back to the line with a crucial free throw shot. Takes another sigh, up and in. So makes it 51-49, 8 seconds left to go. Grant, pressure down to 4, down to 3, 2, 3 ball on the way, misses the mark, a putback, it goes in, it goes in. They say, is it count? It counts. And we're going to go into the second overtime. We're going to have to see that one again as we have the instant replay, the putback, and we see that. Here's the shot, put up, put back, up, and it rounds in. And we are tied once again. And we go into the second overtime. Whew. We're not done playing yet. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Let's go!
Guys, the toilet's clogged! Stop again! Oh, that's gross.
Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and using the toilet in no time.
Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today.
When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible. Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on.
Whitehead Plumbing, the real MVPs.
Yeah! Woo! We're your plumbing MVP.
betcha we're probably the only game in town now left up with a second overtime. We'll put 4 on the board, and the putback at the buzzer extends it. And we're now into our second overtime. Lawton High got into an overtime against Putnam City North last night. This is the regional championship. Panay, now remember, gets the opening tip. Now we have 3. Got to hand it to all of those players with 4 fouls. Made it through the overtime without anybody going and fouling out. Now I've made the broadcast jinx. Young will dribble between his legs. Look for a little bit of help for Deans. Deans will regroup. He'll back out. And they're going to say travel. Took the extra step. And Deans a little upset with that, and they'll take it out. All tied up, so the opportunity. Remember, the Wolverines missed on their first possession in the first quarter. First possession in the second quarter. They did score in the third, and now they missed again here in an opportunity on the floor. First time down the floor. Tie ball game here in the second overtime. Give and go goes all the way outside for a 3-ball look. Wide open is 3 and hits that. And the big lead now with a 3-ball to make the Moore Lions a 3-point advantage. Young to Panay. Panay looks for a little bit of help. Needs some help. Back over top for Deans. Need to try to answer the points with points. Deans almost gets stolen, and they're going to say a foul with a reach in against Deans. Both teams are in the bonus. They carry over from the fourth quarter. It's 5-5, and Dean still kind of on his knees. He'll have to bounce back up and shoot the 2. Going to have to shake it off and get this. I know it's got to concentrate on your Champions United Financial Services. Call 678-9610. Wolverines had a nice little lead there in overtime. He's going to let him walk it off a little bit. Dean's got hammered down below. Deans to the line. Shot is up, rims out. Misses the first. Wolverines have not scored to start the second OT. Moore opened up with a 3. The putback, and remember, free throws could have won this game. Young was 1 for 1. If he had 2, the putback would have only had Moore lose by 1. Deans gets the second one to go. 54-52. Moore Lions with a 1-bucket lead and the ball. 2:40 left to go. Barnes guarding. Crosses the timeline. Down below, put back up and in. Now we're not playing with a big guy. We're going to have to push, and you're going to have to do exactly what Lawton High has done for 4 quarters. Back over to Madden. Madden looks to drive. Circumvents 2-0 and then rolls out. It does not fall in. A loose ball. It's going to be Wolverine ball. A lucky opportunity, but missed that by just centimeters. Would not fall. The Wolverines' lid was closed on their end of the floor. But the opportunity for the rebound goes out of bounds against Moore, so the Wolverines will retain possession. Coaches are really changing this lineup every time on the floor to get the defense, offensive players where they need to be. Patrick is back in the ball game. Brewer over to Madden. Madden looks to drive. Inside to Patrick, loose ball, and is going to be picked up by Moore, stolen. Loose ball picked up by Panay. Panay will start with a new ball. Over to Champ Brewer. Brewer back to Panay. Panay with 1:55 left to go. Down by 4 is the Wolverines. Loses that into the Moore Lions. Down for an opportunity. You got 2 with 4 fouls. Boy, I'm glad he didn't go strong to the hoop because that would have been 5 on one of those. Madden guarding. Now they'll play a little stall ball with 1:34 left to go. Moore with the ball and with the lead. They've got a 14-game winning streak. They've not lost since January the 5th. Dean's heavy on the pressure there as a 3 and almost a throwaway as Grant gets it right at the line and back. 1:17. Clock is being milked. Grant, they'll just play keep away and you're going to have to stop. Yeah, you're going to have to do that because that's the only way you're going to get the ball back with a foul. And Madden's going to pick up his 3rd. Boy, what a hard-fought contest between these two. Just back and forth. Second overtime with a putback for Moore to force a double overtime. And at the line, shooting 2. First shot up, bounce in and out. Still a 4-point lead by the Moore Lions with 1:11 left to go here in the 4th. Second shot coming up. Shot is good. Wolverines have not really tried a 3 in a while. You always wonder, what you got in it. Moore have not really allowed it either. Full court press, too, by both these teams. Patrick, the key is you're going to have to get it across the timeline within 10 seconds. He does. 1:03 left to go. You've got time ticking away and you're behind. You're going to have to do something with it. Patrick, 55 seconds left to go. Look for a little bit of help and a travel is called. So a turnover, costly late for the Wolverines. Five-point lead with 53.5 seconds left to go in this second overtime. Moore to inbounds. Over to Grant. Panay, they're going to have to just, what are you going to call a timeout? Luckily, no one fouled out. That could have been easily called. And we'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Boy, you just see the drama go back and forth between these two. And a whistle to start back. With 46 seconds left to go here in the second overtime. Moore with a 5-point lead. That's big. For Wolverines fans, you wished it was reversed. Grant guarded against Panay. Cross of the timeline, it is stolen. Young, loose ball, picked up. There's a jump ball is called, and the possession arrow is going to go over to the Moore Lions. So a great steal, but a missed opportunity now, and so now the possession arrow will stay with Moore. And precious time has elapsed off that clock. 38 seconds remaining in the second overtime. Taking it out to Grant. Panay guarding against him. Young, well, I'll tell you what, no foul over there. The collision. And there's going to be the first 5 and 4 out is Deans. Deans has just fouled out of the ball game with 5, and what a great effort that young man has had. But, it's just what can you do? I was surprised. I was really surprised. Brewer will check back in for Deans, but I was really surprised that between Deans, Grant, and Panay, who all had 4, this is the first foul out for either of the benches. And we'll go to the charity stripe. All intents purposes to really ice that one away. Still a 5-point lead. Well, it's 2 scores if you can get back-to-back threes. And misses that, but that's what you need right here. You got to get a 3, and you got to get in a hurry. Got to set that up. Young, back out. Precious time ticking away with 18 seconds. 2 scores to go, and you're going to run out of time. Young has to go. Loses the ball. There's a dive for it, and there is going to be a foul called. And that's going to be a foul on Moore, so at least you're going to go down to the line for a trip for 2. For the Champions United Financial Services free throw, call today 678-9610. They will help with life, health insurance plans to suit your needs. So as we mentioned, coming into this ball game, the Moore Lions on a 14-game winning streak. They have not lost since January the 5th. Have been put to the test by the Lawton High Wolverines with 2 overtimes and the crucial 2 that is needed by Champ Brewer. First shot up and good. Gets a second one, and then you're only, 10.5 seconds away, and that's the key. Shot is up, rattles in and out. Grant with the rebound. Panay against that. 6 down to 5 seconds. Yeah, you're going to have to call it. Panay is Panay is going to foul out. So you had Panay foul out just recently on the other end. That's just the way it goes in basketball when you play 2 overtimes. But Deans is fouled out. Now Panay is fouled out. And Grant will go to the line. Grant sunk 2 back-to-back threes in the late part of the go of the game. Really was a crucial time for Moore. Wolverines led by 9 at some point. It was 7 and come back down. Grant to the line. Shooting 2. Shot up. Good. Gets the shooter's bounce and roll to make it 58. It's pretty much iced it away now. 5 seconds left to go, and that should do it. And does. But a valiant effort for the Wolverines. Young with a 3 at the buzzer, and that is going to end it. And the Moore Lions, 15 in a row. 2 overtimes and are regional champions. The Lawton High Wolverines will play tomorrow up in Edmond North to try to keep their hopes alive in 6A. What a contest this was. Go back and watch this one again on archive replay. For those on Facebook, thanks for following us there. For our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. For Greg Hinton, for myself, Eric Sherman, bidding you a pleasant good evening. 59-53, Moore advances and our regional champions. You've been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.